Hello everyone. So clearly I got a better camera so you can see everything, literally everything. So I think I'm gonna have to start wearing makeup. So today I need to clean out my spare room because I'm putting, as you can see behind me actually, that chair, I'm putting that in the spare room, and that's going to be like where I'm going to do my videos now. Let's go have a look at the room because I think you're going to get a shock. My name is Sophie. Don't know if you've heard of me before, but this is my channel. Welcome. I actually moved where I normally do my vlog chats into my little spare room I have here, so it actually works out quite well. And new camera. Looking fly. I did my photo. Yeah. Very shiny actually. I've just noticed. Don't know what's going on there. I did wash my face, I swear. Okay. What I would like to talk to you about is life after the vertical sleeves. So what you eat in a day. I mean, what I normally eat in a day, really. It's different every single day. Your intake is different every single day. So normally they'd say you need to have a good 80 to 100 grams of protein every day. Now, in my opinion, that's not that attainable every single day. I can get to 80 grams, but going to 100 every single day is pretty difficult. But the main goal is what you need to try and do every single day. Whenever you are looking to put food into your mouth, you need to think of protein, because that's the one that A, will fill you up, and B, it repairs all your muscles, all your tissue. So even after surgery, they try to force it down your throat that you need protein in your life to help repair everything inside. So I have that the most, mainly because I walk about 3 kilometers every morning with my dog. So we go for a good hike with him. I mean, it's not a hike, but it's a good walk. And we do it within probably 40 minutes at the most, because you know, he's got to stop and piss on everything. That's what takes the time. So I usually try and get the most protein I can in. In the mornings for breakfast, it's not the easiest because you don't really feel like having, well, I don't feel like having, a piece of ham or something, or, having eggs for breakfast, mainly because I don't have time. I work full time. I go to work, 8. I'm out of the house by 7 or 7:15. I'm gone. So I already get up at 5:45 to take my dog for a walk. I don't really want to get up any earlier to have to make my breakfast. So breakfast isn't the biggest, it's never been the biggest meal to me ever, really. So I've never really taken it seriously. I know everyone says eat your breakfast, blah, 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 but whatever. My life, my body, my choice. So for breakfast, I normally have, if it's available to me, I will have a banana. If it's at home, I'll just eat it just before I get changed and go to work. Or if I don't have any bananas at home, I will literally just go to work, go to the juice bar and get a fresh juice. And a fresh juice is normally, it will normally be beetroot, apple, celery, lime, ginger, and carrot. So I have quite a few veggies in there because I don't get much veggie intake at the moment. So I have that, and it's about a 500 ml drink, and I think the last time I saw it was 672 kilojoules. And I'm pretty sure that's like 160 calories. Let me just check that. Hang on. 672 divided by 4.2. Now, if you don't know how to find kilojoules to calories, you divide the kilojoules by 4.2 and that's your calorie intake. So 160 calories. I'd probably go 180 to 200. You just never know because you don't know how much of each they're putting in. So I'd just go round it up to 180. But that's what they display on their board there. And then also, if I don't feel like a juice or whatever, I usually just have a coffee. I just have a coffee, and because you don't have that hunger hormone anymore after surgery, you're not hungry. So I usually just have a coffee for breakfast some days, and then at around 10 a.m. I'll have a snack. So usually for the snack, I'll literally have a piece of sliced cheese and a piece of ham, and I'll roll it, and then I'll just have that as a snack. Just like a tiny piece, boom, done. And there's a bit of protein and some fats. See, my diet doesn't really consist of carbs anymore. I don't really have carbs, mainly because it just fills me up too easily and I'm not getting any nutritional value out of it. So unless you're eating sweet potato or something like that. So I stay away from, rice and all that, but in vegetables, it's fine. So anyway, let's confer to the diary, shall we? Okay, we're up to lunch. So lunch. Normally I will make, and I'll pop photos on the screen as I talk about them because I do have photos and I will put them up. It'll just make it easier. I will have fritters, so they're just homemade fritters with carrot, zucchini, onion, eggs, bit of flour, salt and pepper, herbs. That's about it. There's no cheese on them. I usually can do fritters with a bit of olive oil, and then I'll have that for dinner and lunch, so I'll make enough to have like leftovers. And then other days, I'll just have, they're called the Obella. Is it Obella? I don't know. Obella? Whatever. The hummus brand. And they have like hummus. It's like a beetroot dip hummus with little rice crackers at the top. And I usually have about half of the hummus in one sitting and that's it. Like, it's not a very big container. Or I will have smoked trout on cream cheese and a bit of, either I'll use like a crusquette, but I don't really eat carby things, so I usually put it on a bit of cucumber. I'll put a photo up here. And then I think that's it for lunch, really. That's kind of all I really juggle around. I don't really mix and match what I eat. It's very standard. For dinner, I love having cooked fish. So I will normally cook the normal fillets of fish you get. I usually halve it, and that's 2 meals for me because I like to have a bit of lettuce or something with it to break it up. So I cook, I pan fry my trout, and then I have it with a bit of lettuce, balsamic vinaigrette, and some lime. Oh, that's right. I'm going to show you a photo. And I make marinated honey soy garlic prawns, and they're so good. And then sometimes I stuff them into baby capsicums. It's amazing. You need to try it. I love calamari. Obsessed with calamari. So when I go out to dinner or something like that, which I don't go out to dinner very often, like the other day, my team and I, we went out for lunch, and there was just everything on the menu came with, so many chips and salad and like a big piece of meat, and I was like, I can't eat that. So I just got some lemon pepper calamari, and it was amazing. My go-to place when I go out to eat is definitely sushi, because sushi is really easy. So I'll talk about this in another video, because I'm going to do another video about how your body changes and everything, but I love fish now. Never used to love fish. So I eat fish a lot now. And what I normally do is I get the aburi salmon, which is the flame-seared salmon on top of like a bed of rice, and I don't eat the rice. I just get the salmon, and then I eat the flame-seared salmon, and then I'll order like a plate of salt and pepper calamari, and that'll do me. I just need 2 plates of sushi now, and I'm done. I am such a cheap date. You have no idea. Like, why am I not going on dates? Someone date me. I'm really cheap to feed. Just promoting myself, really. So yeah, that's just the general gist. I don't normally eat dessert. Again, it's a thing where my taste buds have changed. I don't like sweet things, but if I have fish for dinner, I tend to have, you know, either I have like a bit of diet cordial afterwards to get rid of the taste, because you know the taste just lingers. You don't want that fishy breath. But yeah, so I don't have any dessert. If I do, it's probably like a bit of diet jelly or something, just something really light. And that's what I've definitely noticed the biggest change in, is the food that I eat. It's not heavy. I've tried eating chicken. I haven't tried eating steak yet, and I'm nearly 12 weeks post-op now, so I haven't tried eating red meat apart from like mince. Mince is fine, but eating chicken, like it feels really heavy inside. Like it's a real dense feeling, and I can't eat much of it. So I tend to just stay away from chicken, and look, fish works for me, so I stick with fish. This morning, for example, though, I went to a cafe and I just ordered from the sides menu, because that's all I can do now, really, unless I take a doggy bag with me and just put it all into a doggy bag afterwards. But I got sauteed mushrooms, pan-seared onion, and a poached egg. That's literally all I got. And then I just put a bit of barbecue sauce with it. And I didn't even finish that. Oh, that's one thing I need to talk about: alcohol. So I'm a bit naughty and I'm on blood thinners, so I shouldn't really be drinking heaps. And it may or may not have been Melbourne Cup. In Australia, we have Melbourne Cup, and it's like a big thing in every single state. Everyone just dresses up and has a party and all that, and I did definitely drink quite a bit. Rosé and espresso martinis, so that wasn't very good for me. But normally I don't drink, so I just don't think it just doesn't, it's hard to explain, but it doesn't sit well in my tummy anymore. And unfortunately, you know, one of the big things out of surgery they say is, oh, you're such a lightweight after surgery, you can get drunk so easily. Well, unfortunately that didn't happen to me, did it? No, it didn't happen. So I still have to drink a decent amount of alcohol in order to feel anything, in order to feel my feelings. But yeah. See, this is it. This is the problem. Like, I'm always burping all the time. Like, all the time. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. This is the plate I eat from. So you can see here they've got, so that's the veggies, that's the carb, literally a tiny bit of carbs, and then this is all protein. Now I don't eat this whole plate. I probably eat mainly this, probably half a plate actually, just half a plate. And I just eat from this. So that's a really good guide. I got it from bnmulti.com. I might put a link down below. It's just a good guide to see how well you're tracking with your eating and all that. I keep wanting to look, okay. I keep wanting to look here, but the camera is here and I'm getting really confused. Okay. If you've got any queries or questions, just comment below. I'll always comment back and give you guys some more information or whatever you need. I think I'm going to do another video next on how your body changes after surgery. Definitely that one, because I think there's just so many things that happen after surgery that you don't even think of at the time. You know, you go to have the surgery, this magical life-changing surgery, and you're just like, oh, so this is my everyday now. I mean, look, it might not be yours, but it's definitely mine, so I'm gonna share it with you. Also, I need to tell you my weight. So, I currently weigh 94.5 as of this morning. Now, this week has been really odd. I've not lost much this week, and they did say that it would happen. A little stall would happen, but yeah, it's a bit, I don't know. I think maybe it could be because I'm going back and doing all my walking again, you know, 3Ks a day, maybe building a bit of muscle. So I don't know, but I shouldn't be stalling right now, but I am, so it is what it is. It'll come off eventually. I'm not too concerned. So yes, 94.5, nearly 12 weeks post-op, so that's like a loss of 21.5 kilos. Yes, 21.5 kilos, I think. Yes, that's correct. So that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, I will talk to you soon. See you guys. Bye.